with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BTV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Hello Boone High, I'm Ellie Van Dyke, back with another week of highlights on BTV Buzz. To get this week's show started, we have a feature on one of Boone High's seniors, Avery Sundahl. Avery is a cheerleader here at BHS and has been having a great season this year. Here's freshman Gracie King with more on this senior feature.
Cheerleading is a popular sport throughout the year, especially in the fall with football and state cheer. Senior Avery Sundahl has been on the cheer squad for all 4 years of high school.
My favorite thing about cheer is being a part of a team and making new friends. And I also like cheering at the games and stunting. Stunting's so fun.
Coaches love Avery's senior leadership on the team.
Well, expectations for Avery are pretty easy because she's always been such a hard worker. She shows up to practice and tries her best and just being a positive influence, if nothing else.
Teammates love how Avery brings positivity to the team.
My favorite thing about Avery is that she is a strong leader and brings great positivity to the team.
Avery plans to go to a 4-year college.
I plan to go to a 4-year college and get my teaching degree and be a lifting coach.
Avery is excited to finish.
Next up, we have a few TV show reviews done by Boone TV students. Here is Max Allen on the Cartoon Network classic, The Amazing World of Gumball.
Welcome Boone High School students and staff. My name is Max Allen. Today I'm reviewing a Cartoon Network original, The Amazing World of Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball is a show that follows the Watterson family, a family of animated cats, rabbits, and a fish. The main protagonists, Gumball and Darwin, have been best friends ever since the Wattersons adopted Darwin as a pet, but then he somehow grew legs and now has developed an unbreakable bond with Gumball. This wacky show has some of the most lovable characters like Gumball, Darwin, Anais, Nicole, Richard, and Larry. The show goes into depth about all of the weird and amazing journeys that Gumball and Darwin go on. A few cons about the show is that sometimes you get lost in what's happening in the moment. The scenes can get pretty chaotic and weird. Another con is that some people may not completely relate to or understand the humor used in the show. Some things I really liked about this show is that the episodes don't really correlate with each other, so you don't necessarily have to watch the episodes in order to understand what's going on. Another thing I enjoyed was the characters and the relationships they have with each other. Every character has a distinctive opinion about the other characters. For example, Gumball and Darwin pretty much idolize Mr. Robinson, but he hates them in return. After reviewing this show, I give it a score of 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed this show a lot and it's very nostalgic to me. Thank you all for joining me this week, and I hope to see you next time for another review.
Our second television show for this week is the new hit series WandaVision, which has taken the worlds of Marvel and Disney by storm with its release earlier this year. Here's Michaela Skinner with more on this review.
Phase 4 of the MCU. It's finally here. We've waited so long. My name's Michaela Skinner. Today I'm reviewing WandaVision. The series is a blend of classic television and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Starring Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany, WandaVision is about 2 former Avengers, Wanda Maximoff and the Vision, who are living life as part of a sitcom. Every day it's a new decade and there is more confusion about what is happening to them and the rest of the town. Starting with the cons, I didn't like the ending, which I can't spoil. What I can tell you is it's not how I wanted it to end, but it set up more in the Marvel Cinematic Universe without you knowing exactly what's going to happen next. For the first pro, I love the trio of Darcy Lewis, Monica Rambeau, and Jimmy Woo. Even though they are from different movies, Darcy from the Thor films, Monica as a kid in Captain Marvel, and Jimmy, Ant-Man and the Wasp, they work together very well and are a lot of the comedy in the show.
It's a sitcom.
Starring 2 Avengers?
It's a working theory.
Secondly, it shows that they did a lot of research for WandaVision. The sets, the costumes, the intro songs, even the camera angles are inspired by old TV shows. It might remind you of Family Ties, The Brady Bunch, The Office, Bewitched, or many others. Third, they represent Zara well. Throughout the 9 episodes, you see Wanda go through the 5 stages of grief. It really makes you feel bad for her, reminds you that she has lost all of her family. And it has what people consider the best line in filmmaking ever.
But what is grief? if not love, persevering.
I rate WandaVision 5 stars. I really like it, and I can't find any problems with it. I can't wait for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, where we'll see Wanda next. Thank you for watching my review of WandaVision. I hope you watch it if you haven't already.
Among the new faces at the school, Mrs. Madsen is joining the staff this year. She teaches in the IJAG classroom and is excited for this opportunity to connect and encourage the students here at BHS. Here's Amanda Hilzebeck with a look into this new addition to the staff.
This year at Boone High, we got some new teachers. Today, we're going to take a look at IJAG teacher, Miss Madsen. She is here to teach Boone High students how to prepare after high school.
Our program is for sophomores through juniors, and it's really students that are wanting support in areas of knowing what to transitioning into adulthood and exploring their options.
Her students appreciate her support in getting them started for the future.
My favorite thing about IJAG is how they help you get ready for your future. No matter what you want to do, they'll be there to support you.
She helps students figure out their path for the future and helps her students achieve their goals.
We're going to do those career skills, resume writing, cover letter, finance research, and career research. We're going to do exploration and different options and different schooling you can do or different full-time work if that's your goal.
With Miss Madsen teaching us for the future, we hope she makes a big impact.
Finally, we're wrapping up our show for this week with Mason Ross, who featured Madsen's PE class in one of their activities, pickleball. This sport is not only a good workout, but lots of fun to play, even getting school staff involved.
In 1965, a new sport described as a mix between ping pong, tennis, and badminton was created. Pickleball is played on a 20 by 44 foot court, being almost half the size of a tennis court. Players use a paddle to hit a wiffle ball back and forth over the net, trying to score on one another like tennis. This sport has gained popularity nationwide over the last several years and has become popular in Boone High PE class.
It's a great activity for PE class because we can do it in a small surface. And in our gym, I can get 8 nets set up. So I can get, if I had a class size of 32, I can get 32 students playing at the same time. And I love to do it in PE, and I've done it for about 30 years, ever since I've been here at Pickleball, because it's a fast-growing activity, one of the fastest-growing activities. And students seem to like it. Once they catch on, they really seem to like it. It has, pickleball has become extremely popular because it's something that any age can play. And it's done on a small court, a lot smaller than a tennis court, and it's a slower paced game than tennis is. And it's just something that has started down south in a lot of retirement communities, but has gradually moved up to the Midwest and to northern states. So it's a great activity they use all summer long.
Mrs. Madsen has done a great job at teaching Boone High students the game of pickleball.
I enjoy playing doubles because we get to be on a team and playing against other people, and the feeling of winning is great.
2v2s because you get to be with somebody and then it's not just like on you.
Last week during Mrs. Madsen's 7th hour class, a few kids challenged Mr. Johnson and Mr. Bailey to a pickleball game.
Yeah, me and Mr. Johnson are pretty competitive individuals, so when there was a lot of trash talking from Caden and Tyson, we took the opportunity and had a good time playing them and secured the 11-1 victory.
Caden and Tyson wanted some incentives. I think we had agreed to maybe get them lunch if they won, but we weren't worried about that. Otherwise, it was just bragging rights for pickleball champion for the day.
This has been Mason Mosh of Boone TV. Thank you for watching.
Thank you all for joining us on this week's news show. We will be back next week with all the latest buzz at BHS. In the meantime, make sure to visit us on our various social media pages. You can like us on Facebook, follow on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now, from all of us at Boone TV, make sure you stay safe, stay cool, and have a wonderful week, Boone High.